Good Monday. I'm Kris Foate. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Let's get started. Shirona?
Good morning. Today we have a very talented person who I call a friend. Her name is Jodi Dean, and Jodi Dean has a unique business in town, which is called co-working. And she will explain what co-working is. And she's pretty innovative. She's coming up with all kind of techniques to keep this growing. And I believe she also has a background as a teacher. Jodi, tell us, what is this thing? What is this co-working?
Co-working is a collaborative workspace in which individuals obtain a membership, such as going to a gym, and it's a set of fitness equipment. You have a desk, a chair, an incredibly collaborative community.
So in other words, like, like a bunch of people will get together and work together, or like they can work separately, but this is not a virtual office, right?
No, it's not a virtual office. It's a place at Independence. Right now I have a doula, an architect, even a filmmaker that has came, and a construction marketing crew that has utilized the space.
So do you provide like equipment, like computers and stuff, or do they have to bring their own?
They do need to bring their own laptops, as most people in the same age have laptops and cell phones, iPads and so forth.
Okay.
So it's office space.
Office space, and in a community that envelops that space.
Well, let me elaborate a little bit. This is more like a creative space, but it's not kind of like a virtual office.
Yeah.
It's just like these people can like collaborate and do business with each other and do a bunch of stuff. It's not just a virtual office, right? It's beyond a virtual office.
If my architect and my filmmaker want to, the film guy that I know, want to collaborate and do some type of filming project and old houses in Fort Wayne, they're more likely, able to team up and do that.
And then like you target this kind of like creative people too, right?
I have creative. I also have had a few business professionals, such as insurance agents and financial planning agents, real estate agents that would like to use the space just because of the fact of they have segmented themselves into that professional role and not with the creative outside sometimes.
So now is this like, can you have this for a day or a couple of hours, or do they get a permanent address? How does this work?
Our memberships actually, the rates range from $35, which allow you to obtain 10 hours a month space in a month, or you can actually have you can pretty much live though for $500. We also allow you to drop in, and then I use those drop-in fees if you want to, as a tax deduction later on.
And they can use that as an address as well for their business?
Yeah, depending on what they intend for.
See, if I did not have an office space, I would really go for a place like that because it's pretty nice, and then you get a nice downtown location, and I don't know if she will change it in the future, but you can have a nice downtown location, nice office, and you meet nice people, and then also you have beer in the fridge, right?
Occasionally, yes.
Okay.
I'm actually talking to somebody about that I know there's another co-working space that does this in New York, I do believe, that has a program called Beer and Bookkeeping. And at 3 o'clock on Friday, they open up the book for bookkeeping and have a beer at that time.
Well, one of the things we want to know is why Mondays are great for you.
Right? Because it's, meet more people and such. And I'm always looking and always talking to people, and I'm blown away by the creative people in Foate.
And do you have any certain way that you start your Monday? And do you have a ritual or
I'll be checking email,
checking email?
Facebook, the hospital.
So do you make a list at all of what you want to do the next day?
I do keep a notebook that I have going on my meetings. Try not to miss any. Last Monday had full, this past Monday had full meetings that day. So I think from somebody that is looking at running for city council, that wanted my opinion on in growing independent class in Fort Wayne, to meeting with film producers in Fort Wayne, talking about how they can use the space and incorporate themselves into the community.
So it sounds like you load up your Mondays.
I try to.
As a start to your work week.
What kind of advice can you give other businesses? I mean, I know you started this business recently. What kind of advice can you give other businesses?
I think for me, one of the biggest premise that I've learned is really be kind to people. I remember the quote, "Kill them with kindness," and that is so true. And the more I've bent over backwards to help people, even if I don't have the time, I've gotten amazing amount of good feedback. And it's being kind and sending out thank you notes and such. It's been very helpful.
Well, it sounds like you have an adage by which you live, and that's being kind to people. Is there another adage by which you live, or something that would sum up your way of doing business and your life?
I just, try to work out, develop a really strong community within Fort Wayne. We have amazing, talented people within that I'm finding that have been working in the basement or looking at cafe shops. And so how can we put them together so that our downtown is it, as well as the surrounding communities?
That's a good point. And then, if you could have any superpower, what would that be?
Oh gosh. Probably to fly.
The ability to fly.
Super Jodi.
It would be nice to actually not have to worry about paying for air flights, then when you do actually go out and see a few other co-working sites around the nation.
And go through the security checks. And then, what is something that would surprise people who know you well?
Oh, I don't know. Some people that don't know me that well, or even know, my brother keeps goats. So I've actually sold a Shirona goat lately now. I'm a really black market of selling goat meat in Fort Wayne.
Goats. Okay.
So anyways, to summarize this, the co-working space is, I believe, really good for somebody who's working from their basement or coffee shop or something, because this is a professional environment, and then you can work with other individuals. And Jodi, how do people get hold of you? Your website address, your phone number, and that sort of stuff.
My phone number is 255-6341. My email is jodi@ourspacefw.com, and then the website is ourspacefw.com.
All right, we would like to thank Jodi for coming and helping us today, and we would like to thank you for watching. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Use it.